I get tax deductions because I give a lot to charity and I have a retirement account, which lets me defer some taxes. The less I have to pay to politicians, the better. Of course, taking deductions makes my taxes more complex. And so I waste money on an accountant and I have to do more record keeping. Yaron Brook of the Ayn Rand Institute says we should focus on another reason why those tax deductions are not a good thing. They are a way government manipulates people. What do you mean?
Well, government's role is to protect our values. What the tax code is doing is trying to choose our values for us. It's telling us charity is good. Maybe it is.
Protect our values? I thought government's role is to protect our persons and property, keep us safe.
Not trying to steer us in the direction of particular goals, particular ideas. So, they decide I need a solar panel, so they're going to give me a tax credit for solar. They want me to buy a house, so they're going to give me a tax deduction on a mortgage. But if I pay cash, I don't get any benefit because somehow they want me to take on debt.
Well, most people don't pay cash for a house, and they've decided, hey, if people own their houses, they'll take care of them, they'll build communities. That's better for America.
Maybe that's true. None of the government's business. The point is, it's not the government's business to dictate my behavior. As long as they're not hurting other people.
They're encouraging.
Encouraging, but it's encouraging by use of coercion, right? If I don't do what they tell me, buy a house, they steal more of my money. They take more of my money. So there's a gun behind this encouragement.
And a carrot on the other end. Look at this disgusting commercial from the real estate lobby.
Honey, there's $8,000 in here.
The National Association of Realtors wants you to take advantage of the $8,000 first-time homebuyer tax credit.
It's just so brazen, Uncle Sam winking.
Well, then this is who benefits from this. There's a pressure group behind each one of these deductions that are benefiting directly.
Mortgage Bankers Association, the Association of Home Builders, Association of Realtors.
They benefit because home prices go up, and there are more and more and more of these deductions because there are more and more of these pressure groups that get formed just for the purpose of getting these tax deductions.
All right, take my biggest deductions. A pension. Government decided we want to encourage people to save for the future, then maybe we won't have to take care of them. I get to defer some taxes.
It's the maybe we don't get to take care of them, which I find funny, because they don't ever shrink that. That's never shrunk. But whether I save or not at any given point in my life should be my decision, free of government coercion, free of government involvement. Yeah, absolutely, saving for retirement's a good thing. Everybody should do it. I don't need government to give me an incentive to do that. I want much lower taxes, then I'll have a lot more money to save.
You say you don't need this incentive, but I think a lot of Americans say, what is government for except to steer people to better activities for the good of the whole country?
This is how we lose our freedoms. When government starts steering people in a direction of what they should eat, what they should consume, what they can and cannot buy, what investments they can and cannot make, what's a good retirement, a bad retirement plan. These are exactly the kind of freedoms that we're losing in America every single day as paternalistic government now starts managing our lives and manipulating our behavior.
All right, take charity then. I don't see how I lose freedom. I freely choose which charities I give to, and every buck I give to Central Park Conservancy is 50 cents less than I give to Uncle Sam.
Absolutely. Given the tax code, go crazy with it. But as you know, I'm less charitable than you, and therefore I'm paying more taxes than you. Why? Why is charity? Why is the fact that you're more charitable? Change this. What I'd like to see is both of us.
Charity's good.
Well, who says? Right?
Now, we should explain when he says, as I know he's less charitable, the Ayn Rand Institute. And Ayn Rand said,
I'm not against charity. Ayn Rand's not against charity. It's just how important it is that we might disagree. But the point is, again, government has no role here. You want to give it to charity? Great. I want to invest it rather than give it to charity? Good for me. It's not government's job to decide if I should start a business right now or if I should give the money to charity. There are lots of things that might postpone whether I give to charity or might postpone whether I want to save for retirement. I might be investing right now in a business that's more important. And that doesn't get the same tax treatment.
Wasteful, though, as these specific deductions are, any politician who challenges them hurts himself politically. During the last presidential election, Mitt Romney suggested tax deductions for wind power were excessive, and they are. But then wind power advocates ran this commercial.
Until a few weeks ago, I had a job building wind turbines. I got laid off because Mitt Romney and his friends in Congress want to eliminate tax credits for the wind industry.
He wants to take this guy's job away.
Yeah, but what you don't see, of course, is the jobs that are not created elsewhere, because investment is flowing into a ridiculous industry like wind power that really is so economically inefficient that makes absolutely no sense, rather than into industries that make profits, that can grow, that actually create lots more employment than the wind farm ever will. This is the problem, again, with the government trying to micromanage the economy, micromanage our lives. They're lousy at it. They can't do it because they can't replace the value choices that each one of us makes for ourselves. Only we can do that, and we need to be left free to do it.
But given that they'll run ads like that, can you blame politicians for chickening out?
Well, you have to blame politicians. We don't elect them to chicken out. But no, I mean, this is the way the system is built. The system is built to perpetuate this and to expand it. You're going to see more of these kind of, and when Republicans get in, they give it to their favorite groups. And when Democrats get in, they give it to their favorite groups.
Thank you. Yaron Brook coming